It's a knife review, it's a knife review, it's a knife review. It's a knife review, it's a knife review, it's a knife review. Today on Let's Make a Knife. Guys, it's the worst knife reviewer guy, and he's back again. A big day today, guys. A really big day. We did the live today, the giveaway. Man, what a success that was. It was so fun having everyone in there. It was exciting. I think we had 80 people in there at one point, man, and it was, chat was running. And I mean, honestly, me and Kathy were tickled to death. We had Crystal on today. It was fun, you know. And I just kind of tired, but I figured I would do this because I wanted to do another knife review, guys. But this time I want to do a knife review of my own knife. I'm going to be a little biased, okay? Feel free to drop a comment. You know, drop it right down there, and tell me how you feel about it. Be honest, you know, you can be brutally honest with me. I'll accept it. But, you know, let's get into it, guys. I think you're going to know what it is already, but if you don't, it is the Rambo knife. Yes, yes, yes. You have been here with me on this journey of making this knife, guys, from start to finish. I think you've seen all the videos and stuff. Well, this is it. It's done. It is completed and ready to go to its permanent home. And I am not going to miss it. Maybe a little. It's like my little baby, you know. It's got wings and it's flying away now, and it's time for it to live on its life and, you know, be a part of the world. I'm excited for it to go out on its own. I think it can stand the test of time, and I think that it can handle abuse if they do it. In my opinion, I wouldn't do it. It's a beautiful knife. But, hey, do what you want with your knife if you buy it, right? So it came in, you know, the guy said he wanted the toy Rambo knife, guys. He wanted the toy Rambo knife from the 80s. And if you grew up in the 80s and the early 90s, you know this toy. This isn't the exact toy. I remember it's very similar. I think the toy that I had like a compass back here, and you could unscrew it and stuff like toys and stuff in it. I think it had like a map or something in it, some stupid stuff like a whistle or something, who knows. But anyway, yeah, so he wanted that. He loved the movie, obviously. He's from the 80s, and he's like, man, you know, I've always wanted the toy Rambo knife in a real knife, but, you know, you can't buy them. Any Rambo knife you try to buy, and I haven't found any that the small replicas either, that are based off the toy, and I don't understand that. I mean, there's knives that are made similar, but they're not really designed to be like the Rambo knife, the toy Rambo knife. You know, I don't think they have the indents, which is a really key feature of the toy Rambo knife. I don't even know what they're called, but I call them indents. So I was like, yeah, man, I'm up for the challenge. That sounds like really exciting. That's a really fun build, you know. Like, I think being an artist, any artist likes it when you give them like carte blanche to do what they want with, you know, and recreate something that hasn't really been, you know, done. I mean, I'm not saying it hasn't been done, guys. I know I'm not the first, but in my opinion, it's the first. It's the first for me. So, with my skill sets, to be able to push the limits of doing saw teeth, you know, on the back of the spine, you know, a nice guard fit up in a pommel. I've only done one other pommel in my life, and that was on a big Bowie knife. It was a completely different thing. It wasn't too much different, but definitely different than this one. So this is where it started. Actually, this is where it started. I drew this up, man. I drew this up, guys, and I was looking at pictures on the internet. I didn't have any dimensions, right? I didn't have numbers, size, length, all that crap. I didn't have it yet. So I just drew this kind of off my own feel of drawing knives, because I do hand draw all my knives. And so I just measured and just started going for it. And I think we got down to this size of a knife, which he liked it. He didn't want it too long. He didn't even want it that much longer, you know, just like keep it right, you know, right there. So I think I even took it in a hair. I think I might have had it out to here. And I was like, man, it's just going to be hard. It's being smaller and smaller. And then I was like, fine, this is where I'm comfortable with. And he agreed, and we came up with it. So that's the perfect size, right? So I drew this up, and then I ordered this off of Amazon. It's not the exact knife, like I just said, but when I got it in, I was blown away, man. My drawing was very, very, very close. Very close to the size. The tip was obviously different. There's a little bit different in the swoop. I mean, they do have similarities, but the handle and everything was pretty dang on close, man. I'm not, I'm happy with it. So, let's get into it, guys. Let's do a little knife review of the Rambo knife. First up is the pommel nut. That's where the logo is. That's where it lives. I like it being outside of the knife. It's kind of cool while it's sheathed. I still have my logo out there, Kathy made the sheath, to this knife. I think it turned out really beautiful, black dyed, veg tan leather. Cool stitching. She did these, I forget what they're called, but, nice accents, but also functional. Keeps that top part of the sheath. I don't know if you've seen old sheaths. They always come apart right in here, but that keeps it tight. Keeps that stitching together. And we have a leather stacked handle here. I forget the count. I think it was like 46 or 36. It's either one or the other. But let's open it up and check it out. Alright, here it comes. Alright, so this is the knife, guys. This is it in its entirety, complete. It might have some like finger smudges on it, so it's hard for me to keep it clean because it's really shiny. For satin finish, I'm pretty pumped on how it turned out. Sometimes satin can be kind of hard to get those strokes, seamless, where they look really clean and straight. I mean, that's up there is finger smudging. Like all that's finger smudges, guys. I can't really get it off. I don't have a microfiber cloth next to me. Matter of fact, maybe I do. I'm gonna pull one out and clean it off, and I'll just twist the knife around while I do that. Kind of get a look at it, and opening up the knife here with this got a microfiber in it. All right, let's get it out. We got a 704 cloth. I'm keeping that knife because we got the Civivi going. Winner picked the Civivi. Gamma Nano won the giveaway today, and that's pretty cool, guys. And right now, last time I checked before I started this live, I checked, we're 2 subscribers away from 500. How rad is that, man? I can't believe it's only been maybe 6 months at the most, and we're already there at 500. Thank you all for the support. We really appreciate it. We really, really do. All right, guys. So that's it. Not much I can get off of it with that cloth. So, in here, like I said, it's not perfect. It's not going to be. I handmade it, like all this was hand sanded right in here. I initially did it with the mill, and it was really rough. So I sat there with a Dremel tool, and there's a full knife build coming out video for this. So you'll be able to see the process really in detail. I got the shaping of the pommel, which is my favorite part of this. It's like my little diamond I made, and it's within 1 thou. On 2 sides, it's 1 thou off. 4 sides are good. 2 sides are 1 thou off from being a perfect hexagon, which is, in my opinion, on a grinder, pretty good, man. Pretty good, acceptable. Let's say that, acceptable. It also matches up with the leather handle, which isn't exactly perfect because that's hand shaped by me as well. So we got a AEB-L stainless steel here, guys. The heat treat went really well. It was hard when it came out, and I had to temper it. Actually, tempered it 3 times to get it to where I wanted it. And it's above 60. That's for dang sure. It might be above 63 a little bit. I don't know. I don't have a Rockwell hardness tester. I do have the files, so I use those, and that's how I'm getting my range. And they're pretty accurate from what I heard from a lot of other knife makers. So we got the pommel nut, handmade. The leather stack, handmade. The guard, AEB-L. The steel of the blade is AEB-L. The steel of the pommel is a 304 stainless. It was a 304 stainless bolt. So I cut the head of the bolt off, and then at the end, when everything was done, that was the last thing I did. I fitted up because I had to make sure that it turned where it stopped. Where it stopped tight was, it's hard to get the angle right, but having that points go all the way down the top and the bottom of the handle, the guard, and then match up. Oh man, we didn't get it. Almost did. Then matched up with the top of the knife and the bottom of the knife, you know, so it's straight. So after I figured that out, it was actually right on with the original bolt, so I was able to scribe it, cut it down to size, put it on the grinder, and do all these facets, as they call them, and we softened it. And when I say soften it, you know, soften the edges. It's steel, right? But you can make steel look crispy, sharp, but soft, to where it doesn't hurt. It feels great. No hot spots. No hot spots on her. And I'm really pleased with how it turned out. This is going to be my entry. This is my entry for the Rivers Experience. He's got a YouTube page, Instagram page, and he's doing a knife challenge. So this is going to be my entry right here. And I'm probably going to tag him in this video, just so that he sees it, man. But it's going to be a full build video coming up probably the beginning of next week, middle of next week. I'm going to start working on it. Kathy can do the final editing because she's way better than I am. But hey, worst knife reviewer guy reviewing his own knife. Pretty funny. And guys, these things do work. I wish I had a piece of tree here and I would scratch it up, but I'm not. I have saw marks all over my table through the building of this knife. I mean, these things catch. Like, I cannot drag my finger down that. And if I do, you can kind of hear that. It catches. They're not crazy sharp, but they are like crispy sharp. I mean, it might take some time, but you could definitely saw a tree limb off with this. And I'm not saying a tree limb. I'm saying like a little one, you know, something like that. Something that you can actually saw on. It would work. It would get the job done in a pinch, you know. I didn't really make it to be a survival knife. It's more of a replica. And I think we nailed it, man. I think we did pretty dang on good, if I do say so myself. What y'all think? Tell me what you think. Drop a comment. We appreciate you guys. Almost to 500. I gotta get on that mosaic build next, but guys, there it is, the Rambo knife in completion. I hope you enjoy it. I did. And I hate that. So you can see right there, like, I have so many things that I want to fix, but I just can't. For the amount of money, time is money, and we had to cap it. He didn't want to go over a certain amount. So I can't literally do what I want. You know, I wish I could be flawless in every move, but when you hand make something like this, especially these details, guys, this was the hardest part of the knife. This was by far the hardest. And I went through it, and I still don't know how to do it better. I haven't figured that out, and that's why it took me so long to build this, is because I was more or less figuring out how to make this knife, how to make it work, and be cool looking at the same time, and functional, and all that stuff. And, you know, let's cut some paper with it real quick, and we'll wrap this up. But, yeah, I think got it pretty sharp. I'm happy with it. That's me pushing, not pulling. Pushing. Just push it up here at the tip. So I'm not slicing down. I'm just pushing into the paper. And, I mean, it's sharp, guys. It's really sharp. Pretty cool, huh? Yep. I think so, too. But, guys, it's got a 6-inch hollow grind. 6-inch hollow grind. Dimensionals. We could do dimensions real quick. I just gotta find the ruler. Here's one. We'll use it for now. It's got a bunch of schmutz on it. So overall length of this knife, guys, from the end of the knife, from the back of it, is 8 inches, guys. 8 inches to the tip, to the back of the pommel. From the guard to the tip is 4 1/16. The cutting edge. Wait a minute, am I reading this wrong? Hold on, guys. I think I read it wrong. Let's do it differently. This is a scale ruler, and I forget they start on a mark. Scale ruler. Oopsies. Anyway, worst knife reviewer guy. That's me. All right, so we're at actually 8.5 overall length, guys. 8.5. And then from guard to tip, we're at 4.5. from the cutting edge, we got roughly 3.5. The width of the blade, and it tapers from small right here, and then it grows out a little bit, and then it comes back in. So the widest point is actually right in here. And let's make sure I'm right. So right there I got about 1 1/8 inches. Right? Back here it is a little under 1 inch. So yeah, there you go. That's basically it. The guard is 1 3/4 inches. There it is, guys. There she is in all her glory. And all my headaches. I had fun building it, man. I really love doing custom builds, man. I really do. And if you ever want a custom knife, reach out, man. I love trying to recreate something, you know, that you maybe can't find. And if you ever want to, reach out, man, and I'll do my best in making what you want into a reality. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this knife review. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think about the knife. You know, be honest. And I appreciate you guys, and have a good night.